Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. We are on lesson 363 today. We are still in that very last review period. Our lesson for today states, "This holy instant would I give to you. Be you in charge, for I would follow you, certain that your direction gives me peace. And if I need a word to help me, he will give it to me. If I need a thought, that will he also give. And if I need but stillness and a tranquil, open mind, these are the gifts I will receive of him. He is in charge by my request, and he will hear and answer me because he speaks for God my Father and his Holy Son." Let's go right on to Tina Spalding's channelings. "You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one you know as Jesus. As our time together draws to a close in this daily format, we want you to become excited about the year ahead. The year ahead for all of you is going to be magnificent because the frequencies of this planet are increasing over and over and over again. More and more light is coming your way, and that is increasing, and that is why you are drawn to work like this. It speaks that growing light inside you. Those beings who turned away from the light are repulsed by teaching such as this because it is incongruent with their frequency. But those of you who have slogged your way through hundreds of lessons, hundreds of days of dedication, have clarified yourselves. You have lifted yourselves. Some of you may be struggling now because whatever is within you that is not of light will be coming up for reassessment and release. Understand that whatever resentments, old problems, or fears you have, you can work on now, and they are going to be very, very powerful releases for you. If you have unexpressed grief or sadness, take yourself into your bedroom and have a good cry. Let it out and hear the words that come when you are in despair. They reveal to you the belief that is causing your pain. I am never going to see my children again. I'm always going to be alone. I never have enough money. Listen to those words. Those are the words of the belief that is causing you suffering. As long as you hold on to the control of your emotions, those things remain hidden from you. We do not suggest spewing your emotions all over other people. Take some time to be alone and experience what you are feeling. Allow it to surface and to speak the words that it believes. These thoughts have power because you have empowered them. As long as you keep them hidden, they contaminate your frequency. When you let them free, you hear them, and then you can address that belief. For example, if you hear yourself say, "I never have enough money," that is what you should bring into your conscious mind to work on. How could you work on that? You could tell yourself the opposite of the negative belief that's causing you to suffer. Your new mantra would be, "Money comes to me easily and happily. I am surrounded by abundance." That is your healing mantra to dissolve the thought form that you have allowed to live in your mind. Don't hide whatever negativity comes up in the next few days. Do not burden others with this unless there is somebody close who is a good shoulder to cry on or someone who can assist you in the clarification process. Do not share this with somebody who is going to try to stop you from speaking about or to stop processing it. This is a difficult time for people. When they see you burdened by something, they want you to feel better. Allow your sadness, grief, and upset to surface in a safe and quiet place where you can examine it. Often, emotions are just negative forms of attack from the ego. Things that you have repressed and controlled come out in explosions of emotion. Of course, because you are in projection mode, they are vomited onto other people. We do not want you to do that. Do not burden other people with your mental distortions. They are yours. You have allowed them to develop and to live in your mind, so don't share them unless you have somebody who's on a similar path and can understand the process you are going through. But allow them to release. Allow yourself to feel what you are feeling and make notes afterwards so that you can reveal what's lurking beneath the surface. What's lurking beneath the surface on your planet is going to be revealed one way or another. So it's good to get it out now before you start a new practice. Putting these lessons into motion, making them a part of your regular thought process, and using them daily whenever you encounter a problem. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you tomorrow. Our new practice is using these lessons of love, of forgiveness, of realizing that we are projecting our own world onto our canvas, and we are receiving that world back. Drawn to, I used to work in a nursing home, and there were people who were in their declining years having some form of dementia. But what I watched happening was this releasing of unprocessed emotions through that dementia, through everything that they were doing. I had a priest who was a loving, kind, gentle soul. He was the softest soul, but when he was in those moments of um, that unforgiveness, when those emotions were brought up for him, he would walk and he would swear, and he would mutter and he would shake his head, and you would watch him get tense. And so, what I learned, even then, I noticed that was we have to process everything that we feel. The work that I do today is assisting people in processing those things so that they can move through that and get to the other side where there is more light, there is more love, and you can create the world that you choose to create rather than live defined by your past. That's what these lessons are also for. They're helping you to no longer live defined by your past by throwing them ahead of you into the future. When we allow ourselves to release, to let go, to process, to understand, and to forgive all of the emotional issues, all of the traumas and the problems that we have faced in our life, we give ourselves the opportunity to have a clean slate, to rewrite the story, and to paint a new picture on the canvas that is our life. Today is the holy instant when you can really begin to do that. And again, if you like what you're seeing, subscribe, reach out to me and let me know, and we can work on your issues together. Have a spectacular day.